Hey guys, well as you can see, I'm back. Now for those who don't know, I have another account where I put up my animations and music. And normally most of the animations I do are Game Grumps animations. However, since one of the Game Grumps left, I won't have much to animate with, so that leaves me more time to work on this channel. So anyway, today is a special edition of Fun Glitches. And today we will be looking at LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for Nintendo's underrated GameCube. Now this is one of my favorite consoles. The graphics are likable, the console is durable, and of all the many controllers that I've held, the GameCube has always felt the most comfortable. Now about the game. This game sure brings back memories. It was one of the earliest games we got for the console, and a lot of good times were had with it. However, it is well inhabited with plenty of glitches and technical errors. In fact, I've encountered bugs even before I knew what the term glitch meant. Most of the ones I found were minor. For example, did you know that there's an area in the Emperor's Chamber where you can fall through the floor? There's also a light you're supposed to be able to use the Force on, but as much as I've tried, I can't seem to get it. There's an area in the Sandcrawler as well that can make droidicas go insane when stepping on it. A more recent minor glitch that I've found takes place outside the main cantina lobby. First, set your partner's character to R2-D2. Then, set your character to someone that can use the Force. After that, have R2 follow you to a ledge. Finally, force push him over the edge. The result will be R2's scream ending up sounding louder and ironically more robotic. While on the topic of LEGO Star Wars, I want to dip quickly into the first one and check out an odd glitch. This one takes place during the cutscene after Episode 2's Geonosian battle. For whatever reason, when Padme, Anakin, and Obi-Wan are running toward the clone ship, their lightsabers and blasters aren't visible, but laser blasts can still be seen spying from where their weapons are supposed to be. While looking into it, I noticed that this glitch doesn't show up in other versions of the game. And now back to the original trilogy for my 3 favorite major glitches. Let's start with one that I found a while back. Ever get tired of riding creatures and machines with the same old characters? Ever wanted to ride a land speeder, a C-3PO, a car as a Gonk droid, or even a Tauntaun as a super battle droid? Well, now you can. Welcome in the Ride as a Droid glitch. What you need for this is the self-destruct extra, some sort of playable droid, an accessible vehicle or animal, and the free play mode of a non-flying level. I normally prefer the unlockable LEGO City. First, turn the self-destruct option on. Next, go to the level you want to play in, select free play, and choose a character. It doesn't have to be a droid since 3PO and R2 are usually given as extras. Find a rideable object and switch your character to the droid you want driving it. Then press L or R to find the closest character that can drive and hop in. Now, this next part has to be done really fast. Press A or Y to make your player jump out of the vehicle. While in mid-air, tap L or R until you get back to your droid. Then hit X to self-destruct. Again, this has to be done after you leave the machine, but before you touch the ground. If done correctly, your droid should respawn in the vehicle in a stiff or strange pose. My assumed reason for this is that when your character dies, the game just spawns you where it last detected you standing. But with this glitch, your last detected character was the droid, and the last area you were standing was the vehicle. Therefore, you're forcing the game to put together 2 things that weren't originally meant to go together, resulting in this hilarious glitch. Some droids just stand strangely motionless, others are cool with it. And some act as if the slowest bantha is the fastest thing on the planet. Either way, it's always been a favorite of mine. This next glitch takes place in Episode 5's Asteroid Field Battle and can be done in both free play and story mode. As you make your way through the field, you'll come across a large opening on one of the asteroids. The opening leads inside the space slug to a double score zone. Well, as I was leaving the slug, I was doing some tricks like loop-the-loop and the barrel roll, and somehow I glitched past the teleporter that normally brings you back out to the asteroid. Instead, the ship kept going. Now this is where things get weird. Your ship will slowly start falling down as the camera wanders aimlessly backwards. I've even been able to get the camera to show the entire space slug model, which looks nothing like it did in the movie. Since you weren't meant to go here, the game gets confused and will constantly spawn you outside the teleporter. You can easily get back in, but retrying the glitches are extremely tough. As you can see, it took me a while to get this right. But, like most bugs, it's fun to find areas that the developers never intended you to find. Which brings us to my next favorite glitch. This last glitch is what I like to call the secret bomb room. This one is found during the Rancor battle from episode 6's Jabba's Palace. This can also be done in both story and free play modes. When the battle starts, make sure you're playing as a character that can jump really high, and run towards the camera until you reach an opening that has short spikes blocking it. Next, jump over the spikes. If you die, go ahead and keep trying and eventually you'll make it. When you finally make it over, you'll find a strange small room with one of the devices that is normally used for defeating the Rancor. The odd thing though is that no matter what method you use, the specific device cannot be destroyed. But the strangest part is when you start jumping around in a certain area, the game will freeze, send you back a couple rooms, freeze again, and restart the Rancor battle. It is clear this room is here so the camera has an open area to sit, but why is there a bomb here? I have no idea. But it is still really cool. And those are some of my favorite glitches from LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Now I'm sure I haven't covered all the ones that are in the game, so if you find one, go ahead and post a video response below. Or send a message to me and I might make a separate video on it. So have fun and I'll see you next time.